Hey there, impromptu coming live because I need to decompress. We had a meeting, it was like 2 hours. And it's every day this week, 3 to 5. So I'm gonna have to do this again. So I don't know what else to do, so I'm gonna color. And it's Mandala Monday, so I'm gonna color a mandala, but I don't know with what. I do not know. I did I did this morning, the background, and I use the green quick sticks. It's solid tempera paint, and I was trying to remember how this goes down, and I when I tried to use one of these guys, that didn't work. They don't spread with that, and so I use where are you? I used my little bottle of spray water, sprayed it, and just kind of blended it in with my hand, and then used more of the stick and blended it, and that worked. But then I needed to let it dry, so I did. I let it dry, and now I'm gonna color, but I don't know what color to color it. Why am I talking like this? I don't know. Hey, Connie! Oh my gosh, long time no see. I've been thinking about you. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Hey, TaylorMade, and I hope you're doing well as well. Yes, Miss Connie, I have missed you. Let me see. How can I do this so I can like see everything? I don't know. I'm gonna do it that way. Okay. I don't know. I've been using my Derwent Chroma Flows a lot. I kind of feel like I should give them a break, especially since this is a wider diameter. I mean, I can use a wide diameter pencil on these, or something else entirely. And I got to figure out what. And you might say, why didn't you do that before you got on here? Because, I don't know. I don't know why. Excuse me. Ooh. Uh, uh, uh. These are near me. So I could use these. Could use crayons, but I'm not in the mood to use crayons. What else do I have? Oh, I do have acrylic paints that I haven't actually used yet. Like the oil-based ones. I suppose I could use that, but I'm not sure I feel like doing that either. Because I don't want to be. I'm not in the cover up the lines mood today. I'm going to keep my lines. Let's see. Okay. This is another set of acrylic markers that I got. It says it's water based acrylic, but it says it's water resistant. I don't know. Maybe I'll use these just to see how they work. How about that? I wanted to do the one color challenge. I know, Taylor. I know there was a, but I really haven't seen Connie in a long time, and I've been thinking of her. And it's like it's been so yeah. So that was the reason. I'm always glad to see you, Taylor. You know that. I got my books from you. Besides, and I still have this one book on the side here, thinking, when am I going to color in it? And I feel like I need to get my because the paper and everything is similar to one-sided pages of images, and the paper's pretty good. I'm thinking I want to get better at alcohol markers to color in it, because let's see what book you in here, so I can show you the awful job I did. Then it's like, oh brother, the book I was coloring in with Foxy the other Sunday. Oh my gosh, I messed that page up. Now I need a whole nother plan for it. I got to do a fix job on it. I don't know where that is. I know I didn't throw it in the garbage, even though I might have been tempted to after what I did to it. But yeah, I don't want to mess the book up. Wow, I know it's here really close to me somewhere, but I can't find it. Focus today was that meeting. Okay, brush, sketchbook. Who knows? Oh, there. I think that might be the book. Well, these weren't the markers I was thinking of, but they might work too. I could use the gravies too. I mean, before I start coloring this mandala, let me show you what I did to this page, this poor page. I was like, Lord have mercy. Might need another one of these books just so I can like fix what I messed up. Okay, I look at it now and it's not too bad, but I did do something to fix it. What had happened with it. And I wound up using pencil over this because, excuse me, oh my gosh, it was horrendous. And now I don't know what to do with it. I liked the clean look that it had before. Now it's like, I don't know. It's giving me overworked, is what this page is giving me now. So, and I'm sad about that, but because I did this page, and it kind of surprised me because, like, you know, me and alcohol markers, we don't know each other too well. I love this page. Love this page so much. I don't even want to finish it because I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up. And I did nothing but alcohol markers with this page, and that totally amazed me because, like I said, I suck at alcohol markers. So I don't know. Yeah. So anyway, you should use the gravies. Maybe I could use crayon, but I'm not in a crayon mood. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Gravies are easy to take out and deal with, and they got more colors. And they're kind of not, the gravies kind of are not my favorite, to be honest. They're not my favorite acrylic marker. I'm finding that there's some acrylic markers that are kind of chalky, kind of. And I tend not to like those kind. And these gravies are kind of chalky. They're just like, yeah, I was really sad how I messed it up. And then it's like, well, I guess we're in recovery mode now. And when I had to do that, I was like, oh, brother, let me just stop. Okay, so let's try these. It says they're opaque ink, but it's waterproof, safe to use, writes on most surfaces, whatever that means. Okay, what's this say? Do I feel like shaking? I may not feel like shaking. And I wonder if it's, well, no, I don't know if that's true. I was going to say if the kind of acrylic markers you shake, if they're the kind that tend not to have a chalky look, but I don't think that's the case either. I don't know what the difference is. Press the tip several. Shake well before every use with the cap on. Press the tip several times until ink flows. Recap tightly after use. I don't know if I feel like all that, but let's try one and see what happens. I don't know. I don't know what color I'm going to make this either. I wanted to go with whatever the, like the color of the month was for June, but I don't know what the color of the month is for June, so I didn't. But I thought, well, maybe the color's green, and so that's what I did. Okay, let me just try one of these, only one, because am I doing what I just said I'm supposed to do to make this work? See, my brain is just all crazy, and I I just want to do something that wasn't what I was doing for 2 hours. That's all I want. I don't care about nothing else. It's like, escape, escape. That's all I want to do is escape. Another thing with acrylic markers is not all of them will cover the lines in just one pass. And I kind of like the ones that will cover the line in one pass for certain things. If I'm in that mode, I want to cover the lines. I don't want to keep going over it over and over again because that gives me more opportunity to mess it up. I don't want to do that. Of course, you don't want to mess up a coloring page. Let's see if these will blend. So I know my watercolor brushes are dry now, and I need to get them back in the case. But because I got to do those meetings this week, I don't think I'm going to be putting any watercolors on my desk until after the last one on Friday. Wonder if I could skip one and get away with it. No, I don't know. I don't want to miss anything either. But okay, it almost seems like I need to shake it again. Oh, it's Bubbles' birthday? Okay, so we may have to put some purple in this. I've been doing a lot of purple, like it seems like for the past 3 months. And I'm trying to get myself to use something different. But and then purple, I think, was the one color challenge color for the month of May. I probably didn't shake this up enough. Sweeten it out a little bit. Ooh, a lot came out that time. Oh, I didn't do this. Oops. Oops. Oh dear. Whole blob came out. I could use that. That's a lot of ink. Then yesterday we ordered subs for dinner because I didn't really feel like eating at all, but I knew I needed to eat. I know subs isn't the greatest dinner, but I don't know, I don't know. Not in the mood to eat lately. So my husband wanted subs, so I'm like, okay. So I says, well, I'll get a chicken parm sub. That's not something I normally get. Chow, I'll never get that from that place again. Sauce was only on half of the sub. It was all on one side of the sub, one half of it. The other half didn't have any. And then instead of using the chicken cutlet, they just had these little chicken things cut up. I was like, okay. And that might not have been bad if there had been sauce on the entire sub. But there was only sauce on part of the sub. So I don't know what was up with that. Anyway, I ate the other half today. It was kind of like, wish I'd had a V8. I could have had a V8. And I don't even like V8. But that might have been better. See, I got all this on there and I'm using it. I'm using it. And today would have been my grandfather's birthday. It was June 2nd. My grandma's second husband. He was really the only grandfather on that side that I've known. Why does it keep doing that? You use it anyway. Use it up. It was his birthday today. And my dad's birthday was the 10th. And Can't get ink on me. And my brother's birthday is the 12th. And my brother-in-law's birthday, my sister's husband, is on the 18th. Surrounded by Geminis. Then my grandmother on my mother's side, my mother and my sister's birthday, they're all in September. So Virgo's on one side of me, Gemini's on the other side of me, and here's me, the little crab in the middle. I've been using a lot of green too lately. Am I in the right spot or am I doing two different things? This is what happens with these mandalas. They get mixed up. What am I coloring? Where am I? I just need to knock this out real quick to de-stress. Seems like it dries kind of quick because this is almost like, oh, this almost dried. I don't even care what this looks like. I'm just gonna like fill it in, fill in the spots, see what happens. I think I'm having that same experience that Mary was having with her acrylic markers that day. I'm not being that conscientious about shaking it either. Something that I do feel like I might do this week. I'm thinking about breaking out that old tub of gesso that I have and gessoing a couple canvas boards. Because even though they come pre-gessoed, when you paint, you kind of want to, I don't know, it helps if you kind of add a layer or two of gesso on it and sand it down. It kind of smooths out those crevices a little bit, but still gives it some roughness so that the paint adheres. It just gives you a nicer surface. So I'm thinking I may do that. Should I do more green or should I leave it? Oh, what else we got? I gotta make sure I don't touch where I already You know, oh, the vent. I forgot the vent part. That hurts though. But it seems like it did something. That's what I'm forgetting. The vent. The vent. Make them every other color. So I may do that this week because that's something easy to do where I can just like, hurry up and wait kind of thing. Not really what I mean, but I can do it and then I gotta wait for them to dry anyway, so I got other things to do. So it's like I won't be sitting around waiting for them. They'll just be, drying while I do something else. So the process is you gesso, let it dry, then you sand it, and then you gesso again and sand it until it has the kind of surface you want on it. Because even though I'm just going to be playing around with the acrylics, I still want to have I want to have an idea of how they work. I want to have the best idea of how they work than I can possibly have. And I want to work on a smoother surface than the canvas board has. Which I would have done with my paint and sip picture. It's a pre-drawn image on canvas. I would have done that with that, but I didn't have enough time. That was like the week where work was ending, so I didn't have time to do that kind of thing. Plus I haven't opened that thing of gesso in I don't know how long. So we're talking years. So I may need to reconstitute it with some water and stir it up. And it's like a big bucket. Like kind of like those buckets that I don't know if OxyClean still comes in those buckets, the powder version, but kind of the size of those buckets. I don't know for like I think 5 pounds or 8 pounds or something. It's in a thing kind of like that. So I think, oops, just lost my little test card. So happy birthday, Bubbles. I just thought of. Although I gotta turn it on. I was working on, even though it made me just about ready to throw things, I was working on my computer that has like the music production stuff on it and trying to create some things that I could just put on the background when I'm on Restream on a live or to use in a short, maybe. I don't know. But mostly background music to play while I'm in a live. And oh my gosh, it's like I'm trying to make myself do it because I have time, but it's almost like I'm not enjoying the process at all. It's not on my list of ways that I want to make music. It's just the one that's available to me now until something changes. Okay, I need my little piece of paper now. We need another piece of paper. And it's just that it's too much like editing documents for me. And it's like, okay, like I've been doing that for months and months and months for work. I'm not enjoying this. Is what I was saying to myself. Oh, what's this? Oh no, I don't want to put it on that. I don't want to put it on that either. Let's pull a piece of paper out of here. So, kind of been doing it halfway, enjoying it, and then also grumbling at the same time because I hate all the splicing and counting and I had to update the software too before I started using it. So I had to jump through a bunch of hoops to do that and for some plugins that are on it. And it just was like, give me a break. Oh my gosh. What the heck? These things are out of control. Okay, we better use all of this. I suppose I could use a paintbrush, huh? Not that I'm that great with a paintbrush. I'm not letting the ink go to waste. Put that on this one. This is why the markers you have to shake before you use them. This is why they can be annoying sometimes. Is how they just kind of all of a sudden come out like that. But I do always try to have a piece of test paper nearby just for that reason. Because I'm not so good with them. So maybe after I use like all these different acrylic markers, I will figure out which ones are my favorite and for what use. Right now, I don't know. Except I do know that I don't like the chalkiness that's in um, the gravy acrylic markers. I don't really like the chalkiness of them, but they're still good for some things, and the tips on them are nice for certain things. So, and in certain colors, I don't mind the chalkiness there. Like the yellow always just looks yellow, you know. I don't think it affects the color, it just affects how it feels going on the paper. But then if you use like a pink, I feel like the pink it does look, oops, got paint on me. It does look chalky. So some colors are like that and some aren't. Oops. I keep forgetting what I did. Just gonna go through the paper. I can feel it. It's like going through because I keep digging with the tip. Not being the daintiest colorist this evening. That's for sure. I think we've used that up. Why are they coming out like that? I started watching this movie on Amazon Prime. I don't know if I'm going to finish it or not. It's not starting how I thought it was, like what I thought it was supposed to be. A movie called The Better Sister. And it starts off with this woman's husband getting killed. So I'm like, what is this about? I didn't want to see murder. I wanted to see melodrama. Did not want to see murder. We'll do that. I did kind of want to see how these would blend. And then I was like, ooh, that sounds too much like work. Let's not do that. No work. These do have a nice tip on them. Remember that. Okay, like, what are we doing here? So M Beans is coloring in Moonlit Valley, and I think I have that one. That Maria Troll book. So I have to. I know I have some whips in there. She's doing that for the 100 days of coloring. I don't know if I can do that. Dawn's got fortitude. Oh my gosh. It's like nothing or too much. What's that about? I'm thinking it's me, not it. Personally. That's what I think. Okay, what else are we going to do? Let's see here. I don't know why I want to use it. So. It was kind of a productive day, though, work-wise. I did some things in preparation for August, in addition to going to that meeting. I actually got a lot done in that respect. I think I have a doctor's appointment coming up sometime soon. And I think I'm going to plan like some shopping stops while I do that. I'd like to get some turmeric tubers, some fresh turmeric. I'd like to see if I can start one, like if I can plant one and get it to grow and have it year round, and then I can use the leaves in cooking and tea and stuff. And if the tuber grows, if I'm fortunate enough to have the tuber grow, hey Ivy Pearl, oh, excuse me, then I could split the tuber, use part of it, and put the rest back in the pot. If it would play nice with me like that, I would love that, because I love turmeric. You can't overdo it, but because too much is not good for your liver. But mm, I've never really had fresh turmeric. We can put purple in here. Yes, we can. Where will we put it? Yeah. I could actually, you probably could, well, I could do that with the powder too, though. Make some turmeric oil. Let's go with white pepper first. I still need to do that with the lovage and I need the oregano to grow back. My husband did move out some of the, I can vent. Let's shake it a little harder. Let's try and be a little more by the book. Or maybe I'll switch to, well, they don't have a good lavender at all. Maybe I should save this, because if it's lavender, we know that's hard to find. We put her back. We're putting her back. Okay, I'm done with these. We'll test that on something special. You know me and lavender. Lavender is hard to find. Do I have a lavender in this one? I don't think I do. Oh, there's this color. Try lavender first, then we'll go purple. Yeah, so he moved some of the spearmint. He dug it up and put it some other places in the yard, and to give room for the oregano, because I want to make more oregano oil. I still have some left for, I have about is it like a cup or so left from when I did it last year. And that probably will last me like like a whole nother year. But just in case, I'd like to be able to make more, at least at the end of, like at the beginning of fall, to make some more, just in case. Because I probably can use that in my hair as well, but I haven't yet. So far, I just use it for cooking. Now, see, I complained about these, but I like this brush. I like how it's working in this space. So don't listen to everything I say. Sometimes I just be talking. What's that scripture? With many words is much sin. That's why I try to keep my mouth shut. It's kind of an occupational hazard that I have to talk. So, yeah, I kind of like how this is working on here. I think it's because the space is big enough. I think that's why. And I like the barrel. The barrel on these. Oh, this isn't the gravy. This is the other one. In Muse. Okay, so whatever. These are kind of chalky also, but they might not be as chalky as the gravies. Oh, I really like how these feel. I don't know that these come in a large set. I have this set of 24, and I don't think they come in a bigger set. I think I got these off of jetpens.com. Mm. I don't know if that'll cover over that, or should I use purple? Kind of wanna. I was doing more research, so to speak, on that whole printer scanner thing for like oversized or large format, wide format, and it seems like, I don't know, the whole printer and scanner thing, I swear it seems like a whole scam. When I read what people are talking about with some of the printers and what happens with the cartridges, with the cost of cartridges and things like that, people shouldn't have to go through all that. Where suddenly you can't use a cartridge just because you took it out and put it back in, and now they're saying it's an old cartridge, you need a new one, but there's like the cartridge is full of ink. It's like, really? Ugh. Everybody's trying so hard to make their money that they're totally missing the point that we have the thing to use and it's serving a purpose. If you make a good product that serves a purpose, people are going to buy it and you'll make your money. They will suggest, oh, use this one because it works really well and it does this and it does that, you know. But everybody's just trying so hard to make a buck. Make, I mean, make a reasonable buck, yeah, but don't try to make a buck off of the back of people. Make a buck because you have a good product and it has a good reputation, and so people want to buy it and keep buying it and tell other people to buy it. So it's like, I don't, that's why I'm like, I'm not spending, you know, be honest, I don't want to spend more than like $150 on a printer at this point because of how technology keeps changing. And just like what happened with our printer downstairs, and we get a good deal on it, we'll come to find out now all of a sudden, like what, 5 years later, um, you can't get a printer cartridge for them unless you pay the same amount, actually more than the printer actually cost. And it kind of costs a good penny. I think we paid like, I don't know, it was 200 something or 300. No, we paid a good penny for it for everything it does, which it did well. But then all of a sudden it runs out of ink because takes a long time for us to run out of ink on that one downstairs. And I go to order another cartridge and I can't. And I'm searching all over for it, even searching on eBay, and everybody wants an arm and a leg for it. I'm like, what happened? It's because Samsung sold their printer operations, and you can't get that cartridge even from the place that bought their printer operations. It's like, so people are out there with this printer and they can't use it, and so it's to just add it to the landfill, even though it still works. That's not right. That's just not right. I don't understand what's wrong with human beings. Hey, Bubbles, happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Bubbles. Happy birthday to you. Don't make me sing the Stevie Wonder one. I can't. Not while I'm sitting down. I have no, what do you call it? My core is not good sitting down for singing. I need my whole body to sing like that. Not half my body. Hope my whole body and no braces. How about that? Yeah, something's happening with my braces. It's like they're, I don't know, they're rubbing against my inner lip and my inner cheek. So I don't know these power chains are doing. I like they're pulling my teeth outward or so. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something. And I have like a month and what is it, like 4, 5, 6, probably like 6 weeks before I see them again. So I don't know where this is going. Yeah, these have a nice barrel. They're comfortable. I like them. So there's lilac. I could do some lilac here. Let me do it here. I'm having fun with these, so I don't want to stop. So, excuse me, dear. Well, geez, that sub is sure making me burp. If it was like a weird sub. Doo-doo-doo. But we got that because, like, I could feel I'm in one of those don't go in the kitchen because you're going to burn it down kind of modes. And I think that's because of allergies. Because everybody's mowing their grass and things are green. And I feel like a bobblehead. So when I feel like this, I stay out the kitchen because I was feeling like this when I. Oh, it's on Friday? Oh, okay. Well, I can sing it again. Done. Um, it was when I was feeling just like this that I like burned up the entire microwave with a sweet potato. When I mess up big. I don't like. It's high drama. So I just stay out the kitchen when I feel like that. I tell my husband it's one of those. I can't go in there. Who was it? That guy. The who was that guy? And I'm thinking his name began with Graham. He was like a British guy. I had a cooking show in the 60s and 70s. Was it him that used to be burning up stuff or whatever? Like there were all these kind of things going on in the kitchen when he was cooking. What was his name? What was the name of that show? I haven't thought of that in a long time. Or was it Julia Child's French Chef? Her bloopers from the French Chef. Uh, what was that guy's name? Seems like it was Graham something. Look at on the weather tonight that they're saying that our sunset might be um one of those strange but beautiful ones because of the wildfires in Canada out west. So with the prevailing winds, as it gets over here, the smoke particles in the air give us those weird looking skies, sunsets. Okay, what else we got? I feel like I want more of this, but I don't know where. I don't know how dark this purple is. I'm looking at this gravy purple. And hoping everything doesn't go crashing down. Okay, so this says one blunt tip, and then the other one is this tip. And I don't know where I'm gonna go. I kind of want to make sure I cover up the screen. That's weird. I'm kind of nervous about using this tip because I feel like I'll go over the line. I'm using it anyway. Born to be wild. Taking a walk on the wild side. On wild songs. I feel like I want to watch a good movie. But you don't know if it's a good movie until you start watching it. See, I just went over the line there. But this moves quick, which is what I like. Oop. Kind of messed it up again. So our lilacs are going away already. Which is kind of sad because it's nice when I open the kitchen window. I'm sitting there, which is like right over the sink. Right at the sink, and open the window while I'm doing dishes, and it's like just this big whiff of lilacs. Love it. But that's going away. And I noticed our butterfly bush is like, I swear that thing is hardcore. I've heard it said that they're ephemeral kind of perennial, but this one spot where I had one, it just keeps coming back. And it's got like really, like we've actually had to cut it back because it was like really, for some reason it would grow like out of the, I don't know, out onto the lawn so far that like, it would catch my husband if he was riding the lawnmower, and he had to trim it back, and that's cool. Kind of like that. Okay, where else do I want purple? Purple. Probably in the, maybe in the middle. But I think I'm gonna put some somewhere else first. Should I? I feel kind of nervous using that big thing, but I should do it. It'll work. You can do it. You can do it, water boy. I need to make a big picture of iced tea. It's something I should probably do tonight. So I was just telling Mary, she was saying like how lemon balm makes a nice tea. It sure does. And I like putting it in my iced tea because it's almost like instead of lemon, you can put, a couple leaves of lemon balm in it. It's tasty. I should probably do that. Start tonight. Make some. Put in the fridge so it can be cold. It's supposed to get warmer tomorrow. Had another weird thing that was showing on the temperature for today. It says 61 degrees, but it feels like 70. Like, how does that work? Like 9 degrees feels 9 degrees warmer than it is? Like, what? I don't understand. I missed that part in meteorology class. This is some kind of new measurement they got going on. Okay, what else? Little ones here. See, that's the thing about markers. They make things go quick. And sometimes it's just like, you just want to see color, you want to see it fast, you don't want to keep laboring with all this shading and whatever. Just give me some color. Give me some color. Which is why I really want to get back to my bold and easy books. But I don't know, it's just not feeling like time quite yet. So I haven't. But I got them. I think I do want that light purple in there. And I think I want turquoise in here, but it's going to be a different one because I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to go back to those other markers. I don't feel like shaking and all that. I don't feel like it. I really like that brush tip on the other one, but see, I like this tip on the gravies. Excuse me. Why do I feel like I have indigestion? My body's trying to kind of slightly go that mode. That's something I usually don't deal with. What was in that sub? Not getting that from there again. If I do this, I'm going to have to do a different color in the background. I'm not opposed to that. Should be purple in the middle. I feel sleepy. It's too early to be sleepy. Oh, yeah, well, it's fat with markers. It goes really fast. It's like you can't help but go fast with them. It's like, a totally different experience, which is why it's kind of nice. It's a nice break from all the, trying to do this and that and the other, and then it don't look the way you want it to. And went through that with a Johanna Basford page I was working on, yesterday? Off and on. It was like, well, all that for that? That's how I'm looking at it. So you should stay with the frog. I was working on, let's see if we can do this without stuff coming down. Okay. This page. I was like, really? I was like, all that work and this is how it looks? Here's hoping the background will elevate it, because right now I'm like, okay, whatever. Wow. It was nice because I could use these on it because it's all tiny, so small diameter pencils. But I was like, yeah, okay. Well, the payoff, I don't know about the payoff, but it is what it is. Okay, so we got the purple. I want this purple somewhere else. Probably shouldn't put purple in the middle, huh? I don't know. You know what? I'm liking this guy, and I can use this side. So see, it's proof. I don't always take months and months on a picture. Years and years a picture. Sometimes I just go and finish it. And if I picked a different mandala, yeah, that would be days and days. But in this book, most of them are big. So you can just kind of Well, if I was using pencil, it would take longer, but still, these are all big, so for the most part, it shouldn't take a lot of time. Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. I'm just stressed. It's like de-stress, de-stress. Don't think about any of that stuff. Just color. Did I use this color? I don't think I used this yet. Okay, why am I doing it that way? I don't even know. Just try not to go out the line or over the line. I don't know why I'm doing it like that. That was weird. Why did I do that? I don't know. At this side. It's all that talking, all that bad mouthing I did on the gravies, and that's what I'm using. That's how I'm getting the job done. I wonder if I could do that without pulling this sort of. Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's an even amount. That always throws me off with these mandalas. It's like, I don't know. I gotta stop thinking about it because if I get into the math zone, I'm gonna have a total mental block. Mention math, and that's it. My brain shuts down. Ooh. Okay, that was not good. I don't know if I want all of them to be blue though. Do I need to put lime green in this too? I could. Although I don't know if I have a true lime green. Would that be weird? Am I gonna regret it? We'll find out. I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. Oops, going all over the line and everything. See, I'm being sloppy. Okay, like, oh dear, that's not good. Okay, we're gonna try and cover that line a little bit because we went over the line. This is how that whole covering the line thing started, is because when I was coloring something, and I think it was a mandala too, I went over the line, and it's like, oh, that doesn't look right because I went over the line. That's awful. And then I wound up covering the line, and then I wound up covering all the lines. It's like, it's like it didn't look right with just one being like that. So then I wound up covering them all. That's how it started. The rest is history. Now I got to do it with all of them. That kind of sucks. But it feels kind of rough. These paints have a rough finish. This is 100 mandalas, stress relieving mandala designs for adults relaxation by Mantra Craft. They trademarked their name. I don't know why. Important to them. From 2019. Oh, and I like it because it has a lot of big ones, you know. Okay, that one's not big. Okay, we won't be doing this one anytime soon. But this is a good one for gel pens. So, which someday I'm going to do. That one's really huge. I'll do that really quick. Yeah, they got some tiny ones in here. Definitely. So it has a nice variety. It's kind of medium size. Sorry. Can't flip the page. There's a lot. There's 100 of them. So it's like a kind of a big book. You see that? I can't wait till I close this and flatten this page, though. That curl is getting on my nerves. If you don't mind my saying so. You want to make this green? I don't want to cover up the lines. But I also don't want to be sitting there covering every space. I'm not about that life today. And notice how I switched gears real fast. I was like, nope, we're not doing that. Nope, nope, nope. Not today. Nope. I need to go get my bucket of gesso and look at it and see if I need to put some water in it tonight. As long as, I can get the gesso reconstituted okay. If it's not already okay. Think I want to do like three gesso, 3 canvases. I always liked to have like a backup whenever I worked on canvas board. I guess we're covering up the lines again. Yeah, see, this looks kind of chalky, this color. That chalkiness I was talking about. I might be able to go over it like with metallic or something. But that chalkiness thing, that's one reason why I like, I kind of have a special kind of liking for the oil-based acrylics. It's because you get shine. I like shine. I like shiny things. But I might be able to get pencil to go over this. And pencil doesn't really go over oil-based um, acrylic. But you can sometimes get it to go over the water-based acrylic. Flip. Are we doing this? We're doing this. It's not exactly the same green. I felt like the other green is too much of a sea green. I didn't want that. Oops. I was feeling yesterday like you should be working on a mandala, but it just really wasn't. I don't know. I wasn't there yesterday. I think I was already relaxed. It's like I didn't need. But today, so yeah. I would have liked to use those quick sticks on the entire thing, but I don't even know how that would happen. Because I don't know that you can even use a brush to apply those. I think you have to use the stick itself, so that wouldn't work. But I needed to remind myself of, like, I didn't really know how they worked in the first place, but I needed to try and remember, like, how do these work again? What do they do? What can I apply them with? Because I got all these applicators now of various kinds, things to smooth them and dip into them and rub the color out and all that I wanted to see, okay, what tool works with these? Answer to that, and probably none of them. Bottle of water. Bottle of water in my finger. That's about it. And they don't really blend that much. They weren't blending that much with my finger, just enough to get the color together a little bit, like kind of shadowy over. But yeah, it was not a big blend. So they're not a big blend, kind of not something you want to use for that. I was also thinking about using the got some on me. The what do you call them? Distressed oxides or distressed inks on this, but I'm really not good with that, and I wasn't sure how much water this paper would take if I had to like add water. So I don't know. Probably didn't have to add water, but I'm not good with them things anyway. So I don't know. I decided against it, obviously, but I might do it in another page. I almost think I may use another green to. What's this green? This is. Let me see. I think this is kind. It looks kind of. Okay, watch me mess it up. Yeah, see, that's a. See, now I gotta do it through the whole thing. Why did I do that? This is more. It's almost like a sea green. I'm gonna do it anyway. See if I can do it and not mess this up. figure if I put it more on the yellow green, it'll kind of trick the eye and make you think it's more, kind of lime green. Okay, put this one back. And this is in Muse. Okay. I don't think I want any more yellow. Or yellow green. Or whatever the heck that is. Are we in focus? Yes. So, more purple. More purple. Do I want it all on the outside? Looks like it, because that's what we did. Well, it doesn't have to be every one, though. I could do every other if I wanted to, maybe. Trying to be more careful with this one. I'm a hot mess with markers. I'm sloppy. I'm no Miss the Charlie tea drinker with markers. I'm a hacker. Hey, Michelle. Yo. I'll have to go back and check your live. Thank you for joining us. I'm trying to de-stress after a 2-hour meeting and color a mandala for relaxation. Yeah, I think I have to go back. I think Bubbles was live too, and I have to go back and watch Bubbles live. I have to go back and watch Ivy Pearl and Taylor's live, because that was right when my meeting was starting, so I couldn't join that. Okay, now I feel like I just need to make all of these blue. And commit now. I think most of the times when I start a mandala, I don't really think of what color it's going to be. I really don't. I just pick a color and start coloring, and then it's like, okay, what next? What goes with it now? What do we want to do now? I'm so random. I am. Ouch. I'm going to stretch my leg out, but I don't know if I can. There was so much stuff underneath my desk. I forgot there's like a whole another hard drive from I don't even know how long ago that is underneath my desk. I'm like, what's even on it? I don't even remember. Someday I'm gonna have to pull it out and see if the hard drive still works and all that kind of stuff. Oops. Kind of went over the green a little bit there. Got one left to do. Let's start with this since I'm getting sloppy with it. Oh, excuse me. Jeez. That sub. Goodness. Very weird. Didn't give me much sauce, but it gave me gas. I don't know. Okay, those were done. This blue I used. What else could I use besides the blue? I could use lilac, but then two there, two there, two there. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, Ivy Pearl. I think I need to get some mangoes. I need for mangoes for breakfast. Or a mango. Basically part of a mango. I can't eat the whole thing in one sitting. Yeah, I think somebody recently asked what kind of tip do I like on acrylic markers. I don't know. I can't really say. Except I don't know. Do acrylic markers come with a chisel tip? Tip? Yeah, I can't talk. Chisel tip. Okay, Michelle. Because if they do, I probably don't like that. I don't think I have any that have a chisel tip, and I'm glad for that because I wouldn't have a use for it because of what I use them for. Like if I were coloring a lot of backgrounds with them, I probably would like a chisel tip or I don't know, maybe a really big one. And I know they sell them like that too, with really huge chisel tip. But I like the brush tip, and I tend to like the brush tip, and then I like the tip that's like on. I don't think it's on these, is it? Yeah, there's one on these, and this kind of tip, because I can alternate with those with what I need to do. I tend not to like the big broad tip too much because I can't control it really. Can't control how the color goes down as much. I don't really have the skills for that. And I guess that's one reason why I kind of like when acrylic markers have a dual tip because I have a use for both. But if one is missing, then I wind up going to another marker to, get the other, what the other tip can do for me. Okay, where are we going now? What's the middle going to be? Should we make it purple? I think I'm going to make it lilac. They might put purple in there somewhere too. Somewhere. I started playing a game the other day, like one of those mystery search things that have like several games within the one game. Those kind of games you get on Steam. I have a bunch of them that like I have, and I haven't played them. And so since that's all actually on my music production PC, which is like, why, I don't know, um because it is, because that's where it was, so that's where I kept it. But I was playing that the other day, and I kind of got bored really quick. I don't know, I just was not really into it. It's like green. I put that other green away. I think I need it back. I need it back to fix this spot that I covered up. Where is it? It kind of worked. That kind of did it. How long have I been on here? Hour 32 minutes. Okay, still working on it, but we're almost there. Okay. There's not that much difference between the darker blue and the lighter blue, is there? That's kind of a pity. And these, are they the same or not? Let's see. Oh, that's lighter. Wonder what happened with that. Gives me another option. I almost thought this smelled like perfume. No, it's something else that smells like perfume. I don't know what it is. Okay, maybe I don't like that blue so much, but oh well, it's down there now. Oops. Just felt like I needed another color. That might not have been the one, but it's the one now. Is Phil Collins saying like it or not? Should I do all of them with the middle? I can always go over it if I don't like the color. I'm just in a get her done mode. And what are we doing with that one? What color is this? I don't know why I'm changing up. But I am. Might not be much different, I don't know, but that is a little lighter. It's horrible coloring though. So I kind of want to use the bigger side, but I'm afraid I'm going to be sloppy with it. Oh, cool. Yeah, this is one of my books I go to when I want to color a mandala. I just come to this one and says, anything in here? One of my go-tos. Because if I can't be consistent with anything else, it seems like I can be consistent with Mandala Monday. Can't seem to be too consistent with anything else, and even my Mandala Monday got screwed up in the month of May, but that's one thing I seem to be able to be consistent with because all I have to do is pull out a mandala book and color it and share. I seem to be able to handle that. Nothing changes with it, it's just color a mandala. So I don't miss any announcement or anything. How much later is this? Kind of like have myself in a. Could use green, but I don't really want to. Oops. So sloppy. Goodness. But this is always like acrylic markers. I feel like mandalas are good for me trying to get better at controlling them, like working with them, and working with any marker, because I'm not good with markers. And I don't know what causes some markers to streak and some not, but I'm surprised that these aren't all looking streaky. So it must be something about the marker, because, like I said, my skills are not. Mm-mm. But doing these with markers helps me get better. And bold and easy books, they help me get better, like with alcohol markers. So whenever I pull them out, it's usually to practice with um, alcohol markers or just to have fun. But a lot of times I will get my alcohol markers out because they're good to use in those books for me. So I think in part I choose what I want to color according to what medium I feel like working with. That's like one of the factors in it. If I know a particular book is good for me using Prismacolors, then I'll get out that book to color in next because I want to use my Prismacolors. That's why I don't think I have a favorite medium. because I feel like every book I have and every type of paper allows you to do something that the other one doesn't, or like lets you use something like it works the best, or you like how it feels working on it the best with a particular medium. And so, I don't know. I just like color, period. If it makes color, I like it. If it makes color and I don't know how to work with it yet, I'm going to figure it out. It's on the list. Might take me 3 years from now to start playing with it, but I want to find out. If it makes color, I like it. And I received, I forgot to mention that. Excuse me. I received a mug I ordered from Evelyn Colors. I don't know. I might get another one too. It's so pretty. I kind of didn't want to mention it until I showed it, but I'm mentioning it now, even though I'm not showing it. I'll show it my next live. I'll make a point of that. It might be showing up with a whole bunch of coffee or tea in it. It's really pretty. And if you go to her channel, go to her I know if you go to her video, that's how I ordered it. Like, because she had it underneath the things, the picture of the things underneath her video. And so I clicked on it, and then that's how I was able to buy one. And I got like I got the 30 ounce, because like, I don't know, like there was a long time I was looking for like trying to get the right size mug that I wanted. And I was trying to figure out what that size was. And whenever I ordered 24 ounce, it was really strange what I was getting. And then it's like, no, but this says it's 24 ounce and it's bigger. So what's the deal? I don't understand what's up with the sizing of cups. Excuse me. So I got the 30 ounce one and it's really big, but it's not as big as, well, I think it's wider than these other 30 ounce mugs that I had received. I don't know. I don't know what's up with the sizing of cups, because I had ordered some by accident that like I just kept them because I can use them for something. Um, that are like really huge, and I said, well, you can use them to eat soup or whatever in. But this one is a good size, and it's, I think it is still, it's 30 ounce, but it's like 30 ounce configured in a different shape or something. I don't know. I could get them out and compare them, but I'm not gonna. I don't want to get out those other mugs because they really are too big. This one is more like I can see myself, using the one that I got from Evelyn Colors. But I do also want to get, I think I want to get the smaller size too. I may actually order one of those as well. Like I have one for home, one for work. I don't know. But my husband's looking at me like, why are you getting more mugs? And I'm like, support. I'm supporting folks. It's why. And I always like to have a fun mug. So anyway, so I'll show that the next time I go live, which I'm not sure when that's going to be, but it might be after my meeting tomorrow. I might need to decompress again. So we got one spot left to do. And I think I'm going to make it this light blue. I think this is the light blue. Looks like light blue. That's the color we're ending with. Plus, ooh, you went over the line on that big time. Focus, Linda. Also thinking about making that mug my special tea mug because I think it would be better for me to drink that much tea than it would for me to drink that much coffee. And that would ensure that I actually had more water kind of intake because coffee is more of a, what do you call it, diuretic or whatever. It's not real, it's not hydration. Tea is more of a hydration, even though it has caffeine too. Well, not all tea, but like black tea. Oops. I also thought about making it my matcha mug, but Lord have mercy, if I had that much matcha, I don't know what that would do to me. I try to stick to a smaller cup, like the 15 or 16 ounce for matcha, because we don't want to be bouncing off the walls. Okay. Oh, it was a meeting I had for work. Yeah. It's like I'm off for the summer, but not off for the summer, if that makes any sense. Off for the summer, but there's certain things that I should do just to, oops, know what's going on. Okay, now we're covering the lines again. I don't know why I keep doing with this with the brush side. Probably shouldn't. So why do I keep doing it? I don't know. Can't tell you. Don't know why. So we're covering the lines again. Take note. See what happens? This is why I cover the lines, because I went over the line somewhere too much. And I don't like how it looks. So I have to make it all match. And even it out. Again, tomorrow's supposed to be hot. Ooh. And I don't have my air conditioner in up here. I'm still not ready to commit to putting it in because, like, it's been like 50 degrees, 40 degrees at night, things like that. And it's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not fully committed yet, but I may have to, like, do tomorrow's thing, like, in another room downstairs. Use my laptop or something because I don't want to be up here sweltering. Any more lines I want to cover? Do I want to cover them all? No, I don't want to cover them all. Although I'm side eyeing these ones a little bit. Oh, this is how it happens. It just turns into like, I don't know if I like these either. I don't know if I like these. The next thing you know, all the lines are covered up. And then I'm looking at it like, well, that looks kind of weird. Hey, Jill. Happy Monday. Yeah, I've been thinking about that treat. I don't know what that would be. I don't know. Ooh, that's lopsided. How is that lopsided? How's it turn out lopsided? This one too. It's kind of weird. They draw it lopsided. It's not really even. It's kind of strange. I'm gonna try not to cover up every line though, because like, who's got time for that? Just some of the, I don't know. Then I look at it, I was like, well, ciao. This is how it happens. Hey, Liz. Oh, cool. Yes, old friend. Good to see you. Main thing to do is just start. Nothing has to be anything special, fancy, expensive. None of that. My Crayola color pencils are still some of my favorites. And I always have like a backup of Crayola pencils on deck because they do some things for me that other pencils don't do. And so I never want to not have a set ready to go. Yeah, I needed to cover up that line. That was bugging me on this purple. Okay, and that blue didn't cover very well. Still see some. Which tip is what? This is the tip. Oh. I try and stop at that, but then it's something about covering the lines, then it starts making everything else look funny. And then you wind up covering all the lines, and like, I'm really trying not to do that. I really am. And like I said, I cover the lines usually because I had an accident and went over the lines. So then it's like I cover it up by just covering all the lines. And it evens it out. And that's exactly what happened today. So that's my mandala for today. I need a pencil. Where's my pencil? Where did I put it? Let me put this on the back. I do this without crumpling. That's it. It's not June. It's not May anymore. June 2025. I'll put in here background. Quick sticks. And acrylic markers. It's really small, but at least I can say I wrote it on here. Instead of, see, I'm looking and I'm thinking, cover some more lines. I almost wonder. I'm getting a bunch of trouble now. In my head, I got that thing going, James Brown. Watch me. Watch me. I got it. Well, I don't got it, but watch me. Watch me pray I don't mess up. Yeah, I know that was a bad James Brown thing, but I wasn't trying to sing right, so can't scream like him anyway. Oh, cool. I like that. I needed that purple there. Do you need purple here? Just hoping I don't mess it up. Okay, that wasn't very even. My hand is not very steady. Now you can't even see the green. Oops. Oops. I really wanted that purple there. Sometimes with a mandala you don't even notice because like there's so many colors going on in it. So I'm trying to even it out. Just a little bit. I could put some sparkle in there. Sparkle in the middle green, that would cover it up, gel pen, but I don't have one out. And I'm not willing to go there right now. Nope, I don't have one out. Okay. So that's it. I'm not doing any more with it. I'm going to leave it alone before I start going crazy with it. Let's just, are you going to come on? Well, you can always come on and like we can have like a group color thing, and then you can like ask people questions and just chat and chill, or you don't have to say anything at all. You know, we can do one of those. Yeah, I never thought I'd be on here doing this myself. Yeah, for the shy girls. I was one of the shy girls. It's like, I don't do that. Like, I can't talk. I don't have anything to say. And look at me now. Yeah, we'll have to do that. Are you on? Okay, Michelle, you have a good evening, and I got to catch your live. Thanks for stopping by. We'll have to do that, Liz. That sounds good. So that is it for me. I'm going to go figure out some way to treat myself because I am more relaxed now and I feel good that I put some color in my life today, for better or worse. But now I need to go do something. I don't know. Maybe run around the house. Literally run. Or walk real fast. Or something. I gotta do something active and get up. So thank you all for joining me. And yeah. I'll see you around on the YouTube streets. Check out all the folks in the coloring community. Check out my wall when I post a lot of people in the coloring community when they come live or whatever. And so you can check those out. Come in the chat. They're all really great people, really nice people. And yeah, that's it. Ooh. Oh, I can't eat chicken wings, braces. That's on my list. When I get my braces off, chicken wings, eating chicken off the bone, anything off the bone. Okay. Good night, everybody.